All right, so today I'm going to talk to you about whenever I got stuck in Oklahoma. So my roommate and one of his friends that come up from OSU, Stillwater, they wanted to go mudding. So I was like, all right, take my truck. So we go mudding and make it through all these holes. We made there was 3 or 4 really deep ones. We went right through them, no problem. And I was like, oh, I'm a little cocky. I'll go through this field over here. Well, that didn't turn out so good because the next thing I knew, we were stuck, and I was like, oh, I'll get out of here. So I keep going forward and reverse, and then it didn't go nowhere, so I stopped. Got out, and one of Jordan's friends was like, hey, something's smoking in your truck. So I was like, oh, it's probably no big deal. Well, I get out and look, and there's flames everywhere underneath there. The truck, the exhaust was sitting on the ground, and it lit all the grass up on fire. So I was like, well, maybe there's some water in the bed. There wasn't any water. All I had was some antifreeze, and so we started dumping that on there. Well, the fire kept getting worse and worse and worse. And I started to get really scared because I was like, man, what am I going to tell my dad whenever, after calling him and telling him my truck burned to the ground? Well, so Austin, the other kid, he was like, well, there's a little puddle over here. Let's go get some water out of there. So we were getting little bitty cupfuls of water and throwing them out, and finally got it all put out. And I was like, ooh, at least I'm going to tell my dad it burnt to the ground. Well, then I was like, I don't know how we're going to get out of here. And Lyle was like, well, I'll take my truck and pull you out. I was like, oh, okay. So he takes his little S10, is going to bring it across there. No, he gets stuck before he ever gets close to my truck. I was like, well, I don't know what we're going to do. So we sat around there for a while. And this truck pulls up to the entrance of this place, and it was like, we seen them stop, and I was like, uh-oh. I don't know what they want. So they come down there, it's a guy and his wife, and they're like, are you stuck? And I was like, yeah, I'm stuck pretty bad. And they're like, well, we could probably pull you out. I was like, okay. He's like, well, how much money do you have? I was like, none. He's like, well, he said, I probably can't pull you out. And his wife was like, oh yeah, we can pull you right out. I was like, oh yeah. Well, so he gets his winch out and winches me right out. And then he was like, yeah, my son, once he got me all out, he was like, yeah, my son goes down to some bottoms and goes mudding. He's like, I have to pull him out twice a week. I said, man, maybe Oklahoma isn't too bad for the people pulling you out. But in conclusion, I talked about getting stuck, my truck catching on fire, and how nice people are around here.
Try it. Woo! Oklahoma. You got it, bro. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, you did a lot better